Welcome to Zen and the Art of Movies, number 1 for today. And today we're going to work on Laurel and Hardy, the passive aggressiveness in Laurel and Hardy. You know what passive aggressive means? I think we're all caught in it to some degree or another. I mean, the MAGA is a passive aggressive complex. I don't know what you call it, but let's look at it from the point of the adolescent. Now, adolescents do display passive aggressive behaviors, which would be like the father tells us, "So, will you wash the car?" "Sure, Dad." And he goes out there and he washes it very slowly. Maybe takes 2 or 3 days. And the father gets frustrated and says, "Will you wash the car? I thought you told you to wash the car." And he yells back, "I am washing it. Get off my back." So the passive aggressive is aggression that is unconscious or barely conscious. It's the strategy of the adolescent who is caught between 2 imperatives. Now, the 2 imperatives of adolescence is that you still need the security of the parents. You still need the security of the womb, so to speak, the psychological womb of childhood. Of course, you still need the heat and the rent and the food and all that. But the point is security of the relationship. You can't destroy that relationship, that security the relationship offers you, whether it's a marriage or a family or a relationship with your boss or whatever. All different forms. So, but then the other side of this equation, you see, has 2 sides. The passive side is that you need the security of the relationship, but at the same time, the relationship or the parenting of the relationship keeps you from being your true self, which is free. So you're caught between security and freedom, and you must be both. That's the enigma of the PA, or passive aggressive behavior, is that you need both equally, security and freedom from security, which is, risk. So if you're going to be free, you can't be totally secure and be free at the same time, because freedom requires risk. There's no freedom if there's no risk. You see, so freedom and risk are danced together, and security means no risk. So that's where we're caught in the middle, like a yo-yo. So this when we're caught in a yo-yo, we can see that in Laurel and Hardy. Now, Laurel and Hardy is a relationship of, we'll say, friends. They love each other. They dance together. They'll break out into a dance. They always got a project together. They're buddies, But Hardy's a bully. Hardy is a bully. And just like when they go to the door, Laurel will go to ring the bell, and Hardy will push him aside. And let me puff, daddy. Puff Daddy, let me push the bell, And so Laurel has to take the back seat. But there's resentment here because Hardy is stunting Laurel's maturity. Hardy is obstructing Laurel's nature of being an independent, mature, functioning person, you see. So Hardy creates a need for Laurel to be dependent upon him, And so Laurel, because he needs the security and the relationship with Hardy, submits to it. But he rebels passively or unconsciously. So we can see this in Laurel's unconscious, innocent, screwing Hardy up. It all starts so simply. They've got a project. Laurel will inadvertently remove the ladder Hardy is getting ready to step on. So Hardy falls. Crash. And he looks at the audience. This is one of the key marks of the Laurel and Hardy. Hardy's always looking at the audience. See what, do you see what he did to me, they're saying? He's connecting. Do you see what I have to put up with? Do you see how I'm a victim of this retard? The lovable retard, you see? And so then that begins the whole movie. Then the show is a disintegration into total disaster, and it will always start with a passive-aggressive move where Laurel has good intentions. How can he be faulted? How can Laurel be faulted because he has good intentions? He loves Hardy. He's trying to help. I'm just trying to help. You see, how many times have we been hurt by people trying to help? And you can't accuse them because they have good intentions. I was just trying to help. You see. That, I think when Reagan was talking about if the government comes to help you, run. He was talking about Laurel. If Laurel comes to help you, run. So this PA relationship, this PA, passive-aggressive, these are opposites. Passive, active, aggressive, you see. These are incompatible. It's like centrifugal and centripetal. These are incompatible forces. Yet when they're contained in a situation or a relationship, you see, they're going to create an enigma. You can't get out of it. You can't get out of this. And I know. I mean, I've been in I speak about it from experience about this. A PA relationship is an enigma. You can't get out of it. Because whatever you try to get out of it, you create the opposite force, you see. So you just go round and around and around. So both sides, the parent and the adolescent, are frustrated in this strategy because there's no way out. So that's why Laurel and Hardy is a way out of passive-aggressive behavior. You laugh at it. You laugh at it. If you're caught in a PA, you have to catch that moment, like at the beginning of the Laurel and Hardy skit or routine, when Laurel inadvertently sabotages Hardy. And he doesn't admit it to himself. I'm innocent. He's always going, no, I'm innocent. What do I do? And then he gets into a panic, you see. So if you're in a PA a relationship, the only way out is to catch it at the beginning where you see yourself sabotaging the other and you laugh at it. Laughter is the only way out of a PA relationship and out of the dilemma of Laurel and Hardy, because Laurel and Hardy is a relationship that creates a dilemma for each of the actors. So each of the demonstrates the dilemma of being in a passive-aggressive relationship. And there's no way out except from the inside, from seeing it, because both sides are guilty. Both sides are guilty, and Hardy is guilty, Laurel is guilty. So neither one can fault the other because they're faulting themselves. But both have good intentions. Both have good intentions. Thanks for dropping in. We'll continue this this morning. It's a fascinating subject for me. Subscribe to this. Kick it down the road.